Big Brother 2025 has come to an end, and Richard has been crowned the champion of Big Brother. Not only that, the oldest winner of Big Brother as well, which is great to see because we've been crying out for older housemates, and they're not just to be one or two token older housemates, and for there to be a wider range in ages, similar to probably what we saw on the Celebrity Traitors, for example, where there are literally like 3 or 4 people from their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and then 60s and above. There's about 3 or 4 from there as well. And this has proven why we want it, because let's be honest, Richard and Caroline carried this series, and that's not saying the series was bad. I'm just saying that their entire feud was so fun to watch, and controversially, I quite enjoyed the fact that Caroline was in it for so long, because we all knew the moment she was up, she would leave. But the fact that she just kept winning immunity meant that this entire feud and the divisions in the house just carried on until the final week, where I always feel like going into the final week, it should feel like a celebration of the entire series, and that's exactly what it felt like. Don't get me wrong, there was still ups and downs. Emily still had her tough moments in that final week, but I do feel like it felt more like a celebration, especially more than last year's, Jesus Christ. But this really felt special, and this series has been brilliant. It's had everything. Yeah, it's had the romance that I believed was a showmance, and now I'm starting to believe actually is a romance. And honestly, within that itself, Marcus came out of his shell as the series went on, and Elsa really did. She said it in an interview on in the post show that she really felt like the moment she was up for eviction, that was the moment that she could sort of come out of her shell and sort of felt, I've got nothing to lose. And you really felt that watching it, and it was great to see, because Elsa ended up a really entertaining housemate. The fact that final, anyone could have gone. To be honest, that final week, anyone could have gone and it wouldn't have surprised anyone. You know, Tate is a prime example. Tate, I was like, get him out, don't care. After like the first couple of weeks, I was like, just get him up. Like, he's not contributing. And then his relationship with Marcus really developed, and then he started to gain a bit of confidence, and I felt like we started to understand Tate as a person. And I honestly think the extension as well of the series really helped it. This was a brilliant series with a brilliant winner, the rightful winner, and that reunion was goddamn juicy. Like, do that every year. Basically, just make that later live show a full-blown reunion, because it's so entertaining.